Hey, y'all doing this Rob Burn? I'll make sure you preach man R&B and this is an episode of Richard TV 91. This time we're doing another episode of movie reviews. This time we're reviewing Spider-Man No Way Home. And what Spider-Man No Way Home about, everybody's going up against Peter Parker. And they know that he's Spider-Man and they're trying to blame him for the death of Mysterio. Well, Matt Murdock shows up, who is Daredevil. He comes in, he helps clear Peter Parker's name, and uh, Peter Parker kind of figures he has abilities because Matt Murdock is able to catch a brick before it hits Peter Parker's face, and it teasing his Daredevil persona a little bit. Well, what else is happening? Peter goes to Doctor Strange because he wants everybody to forget that he's Spider-Man except for the people he loves. And he messes the spell up. Well, when he messes the spell up, Electro, Lizard, Sandman, Doctor Octopus, and Green Goblin all come out of their universes into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they're starting to wreak havoc, and Peter Parker tries to help them and tries to save them because the plan Doctor Strange has is to send them back into their universes right before they're about to die at the hand of Spider-Man, and Peter's trying to stop that. Well, what happens is some of them wind up betraying Peter, and this big fight happens at Happy Hogan's condominium. And during the fight, Green Goblin throws a bomb at Aunt May. It winds up not blowing her up, but she winds up getting hit with some debris or something. Aunt May winds up dying, but before she dies, she says, "With great power comes great responsibility," and that's kind of the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of the Uncle Ben scene with this version of Peter Parker. Well, what happens is Peter's upset about this, and he goes to his place to think, and Ned and MJ find the other two versions of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and they go and try to comfort Peter, and they come up with this plan. And at the end of the movie, they had this big infight with all the villains, and they get all the cures ready, and they're able to cure all the villains before they take them back into their universes or whatever. And Doctor Strange makes a spell at the end of the movie. That way, everybody forgets who Peter Parker is. So don't nobody know who Peter Parker is, and in doing so, nobody knows who Spider-Man is either. And everybody goes back to their universes at the end of the movie. And other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is: now that Peter has nobody remembering who he is, what's going to happen with that? As always, Rob Brown, make sure you preach your man R&B sign out. Guys, do awesome. See you next time.